Hello YouTube, Ugly Mug with you once again. This time we're going to do a video on how to change out the engine cover on a C8 Corvette. I just picked it up a couple of days ago and I had to get rid of that gray one that came with it. I'm going to put one in that's in red and it's going to complement the Rapid Blue a whole lot more than the gray one. So I hope you like it, sit back and relax, and this shouldn't take very long. The tools required for this job are a ratchet, an extension, and a 10mm socket, and also a slot screwdriver. That's all you need for this job, which is, as you'll see, will be very simple. Now here we are in the engine compartment, looking at the original engine cover. First, what we're going to do is we're going to use the 10mm ratchet to remove the 4 hold-down bolts. The 2 closest to the rear of the car are holding down some additional hardware that are holding down some of the piping, as a part of the engine. So they'll be included and bolted down to the rear portion of that engine cover. So you just have to make sure that we get those in place. When the engine cover gets removed, they'll have to be moved out of the way, as you'll see. But as we continue to move that out of the way and remove the bolts, we'll get this old engine cover off and start to prepare it for the new one. So here we are removing the plastic retainer for the piping that I mentioned. It has a little tab, a tiny little tab that you have to push toward the front, and that'll open it up and allow you to take that pipe off. It's a little bit stubborn. You're not going to see it that well from this camera angle, but we got it loose, and now we can remove the engine cover itself. You just have to kind of move the parts out of the way to get it clear, but it's not too difficult to do. So there it is. It's off of the engine now. And there's the new engine cover, a lot more attractive than the original one. And it also has the foam on the inside. And that's where that new plastic piece is going to have to go. But first we'll have to take it off of the first one. It's being held in by what looks like a one-way screw. It's a plastic, it looks like a screw, but it's really not. You just kind of push it in, and it's made not to come out. But the only way to take it out is to pretty much force it. It would have been nice if we had a new one come with the new engine cover, but unfortunately they didn't give us one, so we're going to have to reuse it. And as you can see, it's a little bit trying to get it out, but finally I got it out. And it's really easy to push into the new one, as you can see. It snaps right in place. So now we can take the new engine cover over to the engine itself and start preparing it so we can go ahead and bolt it down. We have to make sure we get all the hardware back in place, that's being held. The 2 pieces I mentioned, the 2 bolts closest to the rear, they have some additional hardware they're going to hold down, and as you'll see, that'll be retained. But right now you can just pretty much tighten the bolts hand tight, and once they're hand tight, they're almost in place. It doesn't take much, again, not a lot of torque to hold them down altogether. Here's the 4th bolt. And then we just go ahead and tighten it with the ratchet. Again, it's not going to take a whole lot of torque because it is plastic. And there's that fun part. It's always fun to take that plastic, that protective plastic off. That film always tells you you're working on something that's brand spanking new. In most cases, very shiny and attractive. That's always the fun part of doing this. And that pretty much completes the job. There it is. As you can see, the engine cover is a lot more attractive than the original one. It just adds a little bit of color, and it's a good complement to the Rapid Blue exterior, along with the carbon fiber that you see there on either side. And there's your view from outside. The red really sets it off when complemented with the blue there. But there it is, the red engine cover in a C8 Corvette. So we've completed the change out to the red engine cover. As you can see, it was fairly straightforward. It was really easy, you know, one snap and 4 bolts. And the tools required were very, very limited. It was just a 10mm socket and a screwdriver. That's all it took in just a few minutes. But anyway, I hope this video was of some value to you. If you like it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified when I post another video. I'm going to be doing some more mods in the very near future. I have a few more things to do. I already have the parts. They're all GM. But you'll see in upcoming videos what I'm going to be doing in the way of future modifications to this C8 Corvette. So until then, this is Ugly Mug. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.